Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to talk about my favorite planner supplies. So I have done a video of my favorite planner supplies way back. I'm not even sure. I think it was back in 2019 or 2020 or even earlier. So I wanted to do an update because as you know, as planners, we do kind of grow out on some things. I moved from decorative planning to more of a functional and minimal planning, and now I'm sort of in like an in-between and just more so planning to plan and not really worrying what my planner looks like, what aesthetic I'm following, and all that stuff. And what comes along with that is the supplies that I use. So I want to talk about my go-tos for planning, and some of it is more for decorative, but everything for the most part is pretty functional. So let's get started. So my very first favorite planner tool is pens, or are pens. I wanted to show you my current pen right now, and this is the Pilot Coletto, and it is the 5-color barrel. What I mean by that is that you can put 5 different colors in this barrel right here, and the refills are in 0.4 millimeter nibs, so those are pretty nice, and I think it comes with 0.7 and 0.5 as well, but I do like having thinner fine point pens, so I'm went along with 0.4, and I even think there is a 0.3, but that one is a little too fine for my taste, so I'm kind of like an in between the 0.3 and the 0.5, which is 0.4. And yeah, so this is a 0.3 refill that you can buy either on Jet Pens or on Amazon, but it just houses my 0.4 refills because I just didn't want to throw the case away. And you can also buy just a single color on Jet Pens or on Amazon also. So those are my go-to shops to buy my pens. I used to have a a Zebra Sarasa Dry in 0.4, but the 0.4 for some reason is way thicker than the 0.4 for the Coletto, so I just wanted to have something finer as far as the point. And as much as I miss having the quick dryness of the Sarasa Dry, I just wanted to try this, and I like having multiple colors also in one pen. So if Zebra can work something out that way, I would totally come back to them, no problem. Another type of pen that I have been using or have used in the past, which is still my go-to, is the Uniball Signo. So the Uniball Signo, this is a 0.38 tip, and it is just in the color black, and this refill actually goes with the Sarasa Grand pens. Let me go grab it real quick so that you guys know what I'm talking about. So this is the Sarasa Grand that I was referring to, and the refills on this one actually goes in this pretty well, so I can just interchange them. But initially the point of the Sarasa Grand are in 0.5, and it actually comes in a blue color, but like I said, I can just switch them out. So these are my go-to pens, and also I like having a brown colored ink, so I have this Energel Clenna, and this is in 0.4, and it's just this gorgeous brown color. Like I said, it's also one of my go-tos, and I did buy a Coletto with a 3-color barrel instead of the 5, which is slimmer. I did buy this in order to prepare for my custom that's coming from 𝑷𝑳𝑨𝑵𝑵𝑬𝑹𝑺 because the pen loop of my current planner right now, the Eternal Leather Goods, fits the 5-color barrel perfectly because it is a pretty big pen loop. But for 𝑷𝑳𝑨𝑵𝑵𝑬𝑹𝑺, it does have a smaller elastic pen loop, and I did try the 3-barrel and it fits pretty well. So in my upcoming customs, this will probably be the pen that I will be using. So those are my favorite go-to pens. Next is my ruler and my tweezers. So I have my tweezers. This is just from Amazon. It's really just like tweezers that you can use it on your eyebrows, but I do use this to grab my stickers and put it on my planner pages. And I also like having a ruler, and this clear ruler I believe was from Amazon, and it's just nice to have because I do write lines in my planner to write my to-do lists, to have that divide that section to like check marks and to write the actual to-dos. So that is my ruler. Next up is my correction tape, and I like having correction tape because, you know, we all make mistakes and we do use pens, so it's nice to have. This is from Papery Planning. I believe I just got this from her, and I also have the other one. It's just like the Staples brand or whatever. But this one I use not quite often, but I usually like to use a correction tape whenever I make mistake. Before, when I was doing decorative planning, oh my gosh, I would totally switch the entire page or cover it with stickers or whatever. Now I'm at a point where I don't really care about the look of the pages as long as it's functioning for me. Like, that's that, and we make mistakes, hence the correction tape. Next is my paper trimmer and my hole punch. So my hole punch is from Rapesco. Has been my punch since I moved to rings back in 2019, and it comes in like sizes where you can adjust the sizing of the punches that you want to do. So if you guys can see, it has a pocket, a mini, timer 14, I'm not really sure what that means, agenda, A6, A5, personal, compact, slimline, planner, timer 17 and 21, and then and it's the same thing on this side. So you can adjust the rings or the holes in however you want, and then it has this little doodad thingy where you can adjust it to the planner size, and then you can also lock it for portability purposes, I guess. But yes, I am loving this punch. It is the only puncher I've ever used since switching to rings, and it's been going pretty strong. And then next is my paper trimmer. My paper trimmer is from Fiskars. So this is a paper trimmer that has this extendable ruler right here. And then this one I like because it has this blade thingy. It's like a metal string. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it helps me align my pages whenever I cut my inserts. I do like to print and cut my own inserts because it's just so easy, and I also just I'm not able to wait for printed inserts. Otherwise, I have to like plan it way ahead of time to order inserts and all that. But having to be able to print and cut your own inserts at home, like, it's just instant gratification, and it's really nice. So you can order the replacement blades on Amazon. I do have that on Subscribe and Save, so I get my blades replaced like every 3 months, or just depending on how dull the blade is getting. But yeah, like I said, this little blade or little metal string thingy, it's just so nice. Like, I am not very coordinated when it comes to cutting straight and all that, so it's nice to have that guide. My puncher and my paper trimmer are available in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in purchasing, so it will be linked in the description box. Next, I have my highlighters. So I consider myself a highlighter aficionado because I have a crap ton of highlighters. So I have these highlighters from Etsy. I've mentioned them in several videos before. I will link them below if they're still available, but you can also get them on Amazon. And I think they have like a different, like, the name of the brand is different. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I will also put it in my Amazon storefront. So that's one highlighter type that I use, and then another are my mild liners. So these mild liners are the neutral set. I also got them from Amazon, so they're pretty nice. I really like them. And then coming along with my planner, I have this brown highlighter, and I think I just got this on at Michael's, but it's also a mild liner brand, and it's the dark brown one. That's the one that goes in my planner with me all the time. And then another type of highlighters that I use are these Crayola World of Color set, and I think the set comes in like 40 colors if I'm not mistaken. I got them from Amazon, and I do like how they're neutral, and also, you know, comes like with the planner aesthetic that we all like. So the browns, the light pinks, and all that. So the only thing that kind of throws me off with this is because they're too fat. They're like too, it doesn't fit in a pen loop, or it gets too bulky when I put it in my pencil pouch. So the colors are really nice. They don't bleed in the paper, whatever paper that you have, but like I said, they're just like not as portable as they look. So that's like one issue that I don't like about them. So I only put them in my Delphonics pouch when I'm traveling, but I don't really bring them with me everywhere because they're just too bulky. And then other highlighters that I also use are Tombows, and all the people in the planner community know what Tombows are. So these are my go-to colors. I will list the numbers of the colors down below, but these are just like the ones that I use the most as far as Tombows. So after highlighters, I am going to talk about sticky notes. So sticky notes are a must for a planner person because they're just so functional, and also you can use them for decoration depending on what kind. I do have like a decorative type of sticky note. Like this one is from Annie Plans Printables. It's really cute. It has the moon like design. And then I have a functional sticky note. This is from Plan with B, and it is an inbox key that matches with the inbox insert that I use. But as far as actual sticky notes, I have several. These are from Cloth and Paper. I like these transparent sticky notes where you can still like see the back of the page or what's on the page. So it's nice like for note taking and stuff, like when you're reading or whatever. And then there's also more sticky notes here from Cloth and Paper. They have different sizes, shapes, shades. So I've had these colors for a while, and it's just nice to have them in like a variety of colors. And then here there's another like a circle one, and this is a tab one, which is really nice. And then printed sticky notes is a whole other world, and it's literally a world full of possibilities. So several planner shops who sell inserts also sell sticky notes, and sometimes they post them as freebies. So here is an example. These are all from PaperTess Designs, and look at all these different layouts. So it's a planner insert in a sticky note. Like, what more could you ask for? So these are pretty nice. These are my mostly used printed sticky notes. And then these are from Latuba Notes. These are also printed from her shop, and they're very functional, and I like how there's different layouts to choose from. So like I said, it's just a never-ending world of possibilities for sticky notes. Next is dot stickers. So I have several pages of dot stickers right here. These are from Shop Gracie Edits, and I do use these little ones to mark my dates. So if I am to go and show you what my monthly page looks like, so we are going to do the month of July. And I literally just use them to mark dates, and I do color coding. So I have my key right here, which corresponds to the different colors like in my calendar. I also like to use dot sticky notes or stickers to mark just like important events, and if I have like some time blocks, which I used to do more often. I don't use it as much anymore, but I have several favorite dot stickers that I like to use quite often. These are from AliExpress, and it comes in rolls, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much set for life because I still haven't used half of all of these dot stickers. So they come in rolls, and so I just like cut them and like put them all together with this ollie clip right here. And other dot stickers that I have are right here. These are this is a freebie from Lines Plus Paper. I have these ones that I really like from Sweet Caress. I've had them for a long time, and I am still in the process of using them. And I also have some heart ones from Queen City. And then I have these stickers they're not dots, but kind of the same concept from Planner Fluent. And then this is from Amazon. It also comes in a roll, which has that brown red type of color scheme that it has. So yeah, dot stickers are pretty nice, and they're actually like the only type of stickers that I carry with me now, because icon stickers and all that stuff I stopped using a few months back, even I think at the end of 2021, because I just wanted to use pen and highlighter and dot stickers for the most part. And as far as having like icon stickers, I am planning to use those on my journal instead. So that is dot stickers. Another accessory right now, or planner tool, that I'm obsessed with is my pencil board. So my pencil board is just basically to rip out a page and then write on it. So I think this is pretty much useful when I'm on the go, or if I'm like sitting somewhere that doesn't have like a table, and if I need to write on something, I just rip my page out and then put it on top of my pencil board, and I'm able to write legibly without having like a desk or something. So this one I just stick to my current day. I just like add it right here, and then it goes with me everywhere. So this one is a B6 Slim size, and I got it from JetPens. So it's really nice, and it also works as a ruler as well. So it has like these numbers and everything. So that's pretty convenient. So that is my pencil board. And last but not least is paper. So I wouldn't have literally a planner without obviously paper. So I have here different types of paper that are my go-tos as far as putting together like deco functional items in my planner. So we'll start with this transparency film. So this transparency film is like, it's called Koala paper. That's the brand. This is from Amazon, and it's 20 sheets. And the good thing about this is it works on inkjet. So I have an inkjet printer. I do also have a laser printer, but I don't use that as much unless I like to foil things. So this one is nice for inkjet printers, and it does have like a guide for you to where you can print it, and depending on your settings on your printer, if you need to print it face down or face up, whichever. So yeah, it's really nice because it dries pretty quickly for inkjet, because if you use laser printer transparency film on inkjet, it doesn't dry at all unless like you use a hairdryer or something. I haven't really tried it, but I failed most of the time, so I was in the search of finding what works for inkjet, and I found it. So Koala paper transparency film that works on inkjet printers. This will be, I think this is already on my Amazon storefront. If not, I will be updating it so you guys can see. Next is vellum. So I have this vellum, and it doesn't really have a brand. I just bought this on Amazon also, and I actually switch vellum brands. It just depends on what's available. I usually go for the Strathmore, I think that's the brand, for vellum, and this is more of like a thinner vellum. I do have a thick vellum that is kind of comparable to like cardstock, but that one's really hard to find, and I'm trying to save my stash for like very like, you know, special vellum occasions. But as far as like every day, or like if I'm like just switching like deco and stuff, this is the vellum that I go for. And like I said, this is on Amazon. It prints really well. I don't have any complaints about it, and it doesn't, when you print on vellum, sometimes the pages kind of like curl. This one doesn't, so that one's a big for me, and it's pretty cheap. And I think this whole thing is like 50 sheets for like $15 or something. But yeah, I will link that on my Amazon storefront as well. And then next is linen cardstock. So this is an 80-pound linen cardstock. This is for different types of printers, and it's really nice. So I use these ones for dashboards, for like really like pretty dashboards. And I'm not sure if you guys can see the detail of the why it's called like a linen cardstock, but it has like these lines, like they're very subtle, but once you do print them, like it looks really nice. It's like those like papers that you use for, that you see on like invitations and all that. So they're very, very nice to use, and they are pretty heavyweight. It does like bulk up your planner if you do use a lot. So I try not to use this on my monthly dashboards anymore. I used to, but now I kind of have been more conservative as far as using this at just like on big like special dashboards that I make on Canva, or print out images and all that stuff. So This is also from Amazon. I will be linking it in my storefront. And last but not least is my actual paper that I use to print all my inserts is 28 pounds. So right now I am using the Staples brand, and it is like 28-pound paper. This is 500 sheets. I did go with the Staples brand because this was a lot cheaper than the HP brand, which is my actual go-to as far as paper brand. But their 28-pound paper on Amazon is so expensive. I think it was only like 100 sheets, and it was like twice as the price as this one, which was absolutely ridiculous to me. This is 500 sheets. It's 28 pounds. It's fine. Staples is a pretty good brand, so that's what I have. And as you can see, I have so much more to go before I can finish like the whole pack. So it's really nice to just like buy like the 500 sheets, and I'm not really sure how much this is, but like the 28-pound paper itself has been really nice. I used to go for 30-pound paper, but it bulks up your planner so much, even like as much as I like the really nice, crisp, thick paper. I like to stuff my planners more so now than before, so I just go with the 28-pound paper. I think that is the end of all my favorite planner supplies so far. I mean, my favorite planner supply of all time is my planner, I guess, but talking about like how I use the different tools to make my planner for what it is. So those are the things. I am pretty satisfied like with my current system right now, to a point where I'm not like as decorative. The only decorative themes in my planner are my dashboards and like different like info like pages and all that stuff, and I kind of make them pretty. But as far as like the everyday nitty-gritty using inserts and stuff, I don't like decorate them as much anymore, or I don't at all. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. What are your favorite planner supplies? Like, comment them down below. I'm interested to know like what people use, like if there's like a different brand that or something that's related to that. So yeah, I am looking forward to talking to you guys in the comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And of course, if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.